And I will just ask each of you for the record to identify yourself, and then you can take whatever order. I assume that y'all touch base with one another about who's going to say what when. So I will turn it over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, committee members, for letting us be here today. I do want to add, my name is Amy Fetcher. I'm the Secretary of the Department of Transformation and Shared Services, and we also invited Mr. Courtney White up to the table, who is a representative from Milliman, our actuary group, because it had been requested that he give a presentation here as well. So I just wanted to give you an update. You all know on August 5th, our board voted to make several different changes in our plan to stabilize our health care plan for state employees and retired public school teachers. Like you all, we received a ton of feedback. We've gotten mail, we've gotten emails, we've gotten texts, calls. We've received the same feedback that all of you have received. Last week, we put together a small group of our 65 plus state retirees to come in and sit down at the table and try to work through their main issues and try to find a path forward that everyone could agree on. Their biggest concerns, as we listened to them, were, as you stated this morning, two things: the timing, and that they felt they did not have an adequate time to choose a Medicare plan that was right for them. They did not have the knowledge they needed to do that. And then also that there was no discount to their health plan premium once they lost their pharmacy benefits. So today we're here to propose an alternative plan to the board's vote. It will take support from you all because there's a funding issue with the proposed plan. It'll also take a vote of our board tomorrow. We're having a special call meeting at 1 p.m. tomorrow to address this. What we are proposing is that we put off the effective date of the loss of coverage for the pharmacy benefits for our 65 plus retirees for a year. So it would not be effective until January 1st of 2022. With that, and a suggestion that came from our small group last week, was that we give the retirees the option, if they choose to go on to Medicare this year, they will then receive a $25 discount to their premium, to their health care premium, if they make that choice, but it is their choice this year. We will propose a 5% increase in their premium if they stay throughout 21, just like all the active members are getting next year. And then when those are moved in 2022, we would also give them the discount to their premium at that time. We feel this is a compromise that we can all live with, and the ones that were in our group felt strongly that this was a plan that they could move forward with. I wish we could have had a larger group, but because of our concerns during the pandemic, it was a smaller group, but we brought in the ones that have expressed concerns loudly to all of us and tried to get their input. So the plan you're going to see that Mr. White will give you shortly will leave the healthcare plan in a projected deficit of over $3 million at the end of 21, and it'll also leave us without a reserve fund. So there is a funding issue, and that's something that we will need your commitment and your help to help fix during the legislative session. I will now turn it over to Mr. White to go through the actuarial PowerPoint presentation, and after that we're happy to take any of your questions.
Good morning. I'm Courtney White, I'm a principal. I'm an actuary with Milliman. We are the actuarial